Little girl gets her foster father drunk. He took off all his clothes and kept touching him. Until my adoptive father made a heavy gasp. He immediately called the police. The girl's name is Dossie. His foster father used to beat him up when he got drunk. On the poor girl. No, not a whole piece of skin. It's not over yet. A grandmother with Alzheimer's disease focuses on her son. Every once in a while, he would beat and bully Dossie like his son. The desperate life gave Dossie psychological problems. My only friend is a frog in the field. Everyone in the village called him a nasty little monster. Squeezing his courage to live. That day Dossie was beaten by his classmates again. English boy showed up to help Dossie drive away these bad kids. And gently said later to be bullied. Just come to me. The night bullies beat up Dossie like crazy. The girl's scalp was almost ripped off. This scene happened to be seen by British men. Rushed to save the girl immediately. And brought Dossie's foster father back to the police. You'd think a man would get what he deserved. But his stepfather was the only young man in the village. The police and villagers took extra care of him. After criticizing education, the man left unconvinced. Since then, Dossie took Ingnan as a lifeline. He stayed right behind him. Soon the two became acquainted. Grandma was very angry when she saw Dossie in the afternoon. He rode toward the girl. The outcome can be imagined. Poor Dossie was just taken back. 3 days later Ingnan received a report. Grandma fell to her death and my stepfather insisted it was Dossie. The girl is full of grievances. Said he was trying to escape a chase and didn't kill anyone. In the absence of evidence, the matter was dismissed as a DUI. Grandma leaving made stepdad even crazier. The beating on Dossie got worse. He escaped and came to Youngnam's house. South Home unzipped the clothes of the moment. I was overwhelmed. A bony figure. Dark purple scars crisscrossed the clothes. This is clearly abuse. This scene directly hurt the British man's heart. He was upset that Dossie let him hide at home. Under the careful care and company of Ingnan. Dossie smiled a smile she hadn't seen in a long time. The two were having dinner in the evening. There was a rough knock at the door. It's the stepfather. The man with the soul is going to take the girl. But was the man blunt refused? Hardly realize. This move will bring him great disaster. A woman came to the station that day. The two men looked at each other for a split second without speaking. It turns out that the woman is the former girlfriend of the British man. To hide from him, Ingnan came to this strange town. Just as the woman is about to kiss the young man, the stepfather showed up. The man's face was defiant. It's like I've got something on you. Soon. Husband knows the law. Illegal drug trafficking was arrested after British male. Men don't want to be outdone. He told his secret without mercy. Since then, gossip has spread through the town. He could not bear the mental stress any longer. Had to follow the stepfather's request. Took Dossie home. The beating, the abuse, the bullying, the repetition of the dark life. What is shocking is that the stepfather has been harassed by men. Dossie sent him to prison. Suppose your stepfather was like this. You. Grandma is like this. People around you say you're a little monster. You think you're noble spirit. For how long? The only light in Dossie's life, sent to prison by her stepfather. He was soon taken to the police for questioning. The girl happily told the good times with the Eagle man. An emphasis was placed on the bathing process. Before the words were out, the examiner pronounced a verdict of guilty. See this. The girl went crazy and wanted to know. But no one paid him any attention. In desperation, he thought of a solution. At night Ossie played nice and poured wine on her skin. Soon the man was drunk. The girl took the opportunity to enter the room. I put my hands under his clothes and stroked them. Hearing a gasp, he called the police. Then he started crying. While you're at it, leave me alone, making a clatter with his hand. The police broke down the door. He saw what was in front of him and arrested his stepfather. Back at the police station, Bosi reversed the agreement. Claimed his foster father made him say it. Ingnan was soon released. I know what happened. Inan had a bold guess. He came to Dorsey's house and asked little Dorsey. Did you do all this? Dossie looked down and did not speak. He's still asking about grandma. Dossie still did not answer and left 2 lines of tears. Originally Ingnan prepared to leave by himself. However, the police said Dossie looked like a monster and changed his mind. The two ended up driving. Leaving this familiar and strange place. What will happen to them in the future? What you did to the little girl was right or wrong?